Hi everybody, it's Carla again. I'm back today, week 3 Victoza. I thought I'd start by telling you today I moved up to the maximum dosage that my doctor recommended for me, which is 1.8 milligrams, you can see. And this is typically when everyone else normally have most of their side effects. So I decided I would go ahead and make a video the day I moved up to see if I experienced any of the side effects. I took the shot at about 6 o'clock, or I'm sorry, about 5 o'clock. It's 7, almost 8 o'clock now, and I have had no side effects so far. I feel great. I did go to a CrossFit class today for about a half an hour. Feel really good. I did not have any low blood sugar drops. Since I've been taking Victoza, my blood sugars have dropped considerably. I normally used to be in the range after a meal, sometimes in the 200s, maybe 190, sometimes up to 230, 250. Now, anytime I eat a meal, if I take, even right after a meal, 30 minutes or so, I take my blood sugars and I'm normally at, at least maybe 180, and by the time the 2 hours have passed, I'm normally in 140s or less. So as far as my blood sugars, it's definitely working for me. I did want to bring up something I noticed, and actually I didn't even notice. It was something my husband noticed. So I know, and I don't know if you guys have the same symptoms, but as a diabetic, I always had this thin layer of water retention that I just couldn't get to go away. It was like a little thin layer in my legs. No matter what, I just felt like I always had this bit of water retention. And sometimes if I sat for a long time, my feet and ankles would possibly swell. Since being on Victoza, I have 0 water retention. So for me, that is a plus. I couldn't even believe it. My husband actually made the comment, "What are you doing, chicken legs?" And so that was kind of funny to me. And once he said that, I just happened to look down and I realized, oh my gosh, Victoza has gotten rid of every bit of water retention that I ever had, so that is amazing. My weight, as of today, I haven't really lost a whole lot more weight since my last post. I believe my last post I was at 177. Today I'm at 176. So it's been maybe a little less than a week and I'm down another pound. We'll see. From what I've read, most of the weight loss starts happening when you get to the 1.8 dose. So we'll see. As far as being sick, I have not been sick at all. Even on the 1.2 dose, I felt really great. I haven't had any type of side effects. Another thing I did notice is, and this is probably because I had my blood sugars were high, but when my blood sugars get high, I tend to have, my vision gets a bit blurry. Since being on Victoza, I have to say my vision has improved. Now I can see far down the street and everything's crystal clear. So I do attribute that to having low blood sugars. So my vision's definitely improved. I did want to discuss some of the side effects. So I brought in, I have the manual here, the instruction guide, and I just thought I'd actually just list out some of the side effects and see if maybe some of you are experiencing them. Nausea, diarrhea, headache, vomiting, decreased appetite. I do have that. Upper respiratory tract infection, I've not had any of that. Constipation or back pain, none of that. So far so good for me. I have definitely increased my exercise. I was previously, sorry about that, I have a couple big dogs here, but previously I was doing Zumba 2 days a week. Now I am moving into some CrossFit classes, and I am going to probably start doing some spin classes to help with some of the weight loss. Actually speed it up. They do suggest that you eat healthy and do have some type of physical activity. So I'm definitely trying to get better with the physical activity. As far as what I eat, I do try and stay away from sweets. To be honest with you, since starting Victoza, I don't even crave sweets, and I'm telling you, I was a sweet-aholic. Anything sweet, I wanted to eat it, and I did eat it, and that's probably why my blood sugars were so high, or were starting to go up and up and up. But I don't even crave. You can sit a chocolate chip cookie in my face, and I don't even want to eat it. As far as food, I do notice that I'm eating much less. Like for breakfast today, I think I had half of a sandwich and maybe some grapes. I do make sure, one thing, and this might be what's helping with constipation for me, is that every morning I do typically try and have some type of green smoothie. I normally take kale and spinach, maybe some carrots, and some fruit, maybe some frozen mangoes, some frozen berries. I mix that all up with some, sometimes I'll use some almond milk, and I make sure I drink one of those every morning, and that does seem to help with any type of irregularity that I may have had. I have not. Now that I'm on the higher dose, we'll see if I have another story for you next week. What else did I want to touch on? I want to make sure I touch on everything that I have been experiencing. The water retention gone, which is exciting for me. I'm just so thrilled to have the water retention gone. A lot of exercise. Now I'm up to the 1.8 dose. Hooray! We'll see how the weight goes. Hopefully it starts just peeling right off. That's my goal. I think that's it for now. So I'll get back with you probably in a few days, maybe in a month, in the next week or so. Also, I'll try and post some more pics on Instagram, so you can get on my Instagram account. And guess what? I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.